No one expected this twist. Just years after the heartbreaking loss that shook Hollywood, Allison Holker has said yes again. And the internet is divided. When news broke that Allison, the widow of Steven Twitch boss, is now engaged to tech executive Adam Edmonds, fans had one question. How did we get here? Because for many, it feels like just yesterday the world was mourning alongside her. But this story didn't start with a proposal. It started with silence. After Twitch's tragic passing in December 2022, Allison disappeared from the spotlight. The dancer who once lit up every room suddenly went quiet. Interviews were scarce. Social media slowed down. And when she finally returned, she spoke carefully, about grief, about survival, about protecting her children. It was raw. It was honest. And it made people root for her even harder. But behind that strength there were whispers. Some fans speculated about the pressure she faced. Raising 3 kids alone, managing finances, navigating a public tragedy. Others questioned how much of the story the public really knew. Reports claimed there were unseen struggles in their marriage, though Allison has consistently honored Twitch's legacy. Nothing concrete ever surfaced, but the internet doesn't forget, and it definitely doesn't stop talking. Then quietly, Adam Edmonds entered the picture. Unlike Twitch, Adam isn't from Hollywood. He's a tech CEO with a polished, low-profile presence. No red carpets. No viral dance clips. Just a businessman who reportedly connected with Allison through mutual circles. At first, fans didn't even realize they were dating. There were subtle appearances, soft launches, background glimpses in photos. And then suddenly the relationship was official. Some followers celebrated. Others weren't so quick. Online comments ranged from supportive to brutally critical. She deserves happiness, many wrote. But others questioned the timing. Was it too soon? Was she moving too fast? Grief, after all, doesn't follow a calendar. And that's where the tension grew. What most people don't see is that Allison has spoken openly about therapy, healing, and learning how to live again. She's emphasized that grief and joy can exist at the same time. That loving someone new doesn't erase the love that came before. Still, in the age of social media, nuance gets lost fast. And then came the ring. The engagement announcement wasn't flashy, but it didn't need to be. A radiant photo. A simple caption. A visible spark of happiness. According to reports, Adam proposed in a private, intimate setting, focused on family. It wasn't about headlines. It was about moving forward. But here's where it gets complicated. There's been quiet buzz online about how Twitch's legacy will be handled moving forward. Questions about finances, estate matters, and long-term plans have circulated. Though nothing official suggests conflict. Rumors suggest some fans worry about how new relationships impact old memories. Still, those remain just that, rumors. What we do know is that Allison continues to honor Twitch publicly, often sharing memories and tributes. And that's what makes this moment so layered. This isn't a celebrity rebound story. It's a woman rebuilding after unimaginable loss. It's children adjusting to a new chapter. It's a reminder that healing doesn't look the same for everyone. Adam, for his part, has kept things respectful and low-key. No interviews. No public overstatements. Just steady support. Insiders claim he's been a grounding presence. Someone who stepped in quietly, without trying to replace anyone. Still, the internet has opinions. Some critics argue public figures move on too quickly. Others say outsiders have no right to judge someone's timeline. And the truth? Both grief and love are deeply personal. What looks fast to one person might feel like survival to another. But perhaps the biggest shift here isn't the engagement itself. It's Allison choosing joy again publicly. After enduring headlines filled with tragedy, she's now at the center of a very different story. And that takes courage. Because moving forward doesn't mean forgetting. It means carrying the past with you while building something new. So what happens next? A wedding date hasn't been confirmed. Details remain private. And that might be intentional. After everything she's been through, Allison seems to be protecting her peace more than ever. What's clear is this. Life didn't stop after loss. It changed. And now it's changing again. Whether fans celebrate or criticize, the engagement marks a new chapter. One filled with hope, complexity, and a reminder that even after the darkest moments, light can return. And maybe that's the part people are still learning to accept.